Hey everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. So today I want to do a little instructional for you, and I think I'm going to title the video, Why Practice? Why Roll Out Strategies? Okay, why would you do that? And I'm going to give you sort of an example of why you do this. I think one of my last videos I did some kind of a don't pass line baccarat style. Hell, I forgot what I even called it, but I do that for video purposes, content, that sort of thing. But as you do this, as you try out strategies, I think you figure things out. This is why it's so important to practice at home. It doesn't cost much for a little 6-foot layout. You don't have to have it, whatever. Just for the home. Hell, 19, 20 bucks, right? And you lay it on a table and practice this. Well, watch. Here's, as I even try to have videos to do content, you figure things out. All right, so in that last video, we had a don't pass. We're just going to do a baccarat style, but we're going to lay max odds on the don't pass if the numbers are 4 or 10, and max odds on the 6-8. That's the best numbers to do it with, right? Well, here's what happens, right? Let's say you're on the don't pass, you lose, and then you switch over to the pass line, you lose. Okay, great. And then you switch over here to this and you lose. You haven't really hit your numbers yet. And now let's say you're on the pass line. Ooh, good. The 6 hits. I max odds that sucker. Or whatever. Let's say that's what I did. So I can go 5 times odds. So I go there. Okay? What if you lose? Alright? If you lose there, then you're down all of this plus this 600. Well, what's your next bet? You got to do 125 on the don't. Look at what you're down. You got to do 125 on the don't. And if it's not a 4 or 10, I can't really put odds. Even if I win it, okay, I'm down, man. And you got to figure out a way to get back. What did I figure out? Here's what I figured out, y'all. I figured out what I already knew and what I already know. This is why I tell people practice this stuff. All right, let me show you what I know. What I figured out is, what is my go-to strategy? My go-to strategy, and it has been for years, is either the don't pass spread or the DC spread. Simple, simple, simple. I don't have to worry about any of that, right? So I can come out here. If I lose, because I'm going to do a spread, I don't even have to amp it up yet, okay? I can come back out here and then, do my spread. Okay, if the points are 5, I can sit here and do 75 for 50. If I lose, great. So I've lost a couple already. All right, so now I can go to my next move, might be 50. Oh, now it's a 4 or a 5. Doesn't matter. Let's say it's a 4. Now, for me to win 3 times that, which is 150, I've got to put 300 down. But it's a 4, right? Boom. If I lose that, let's say I do, fine. I'm still down a bunch of money, right? But let's say now you got to go to 100. And let's say now it's a 9, a 5 even, okay? I can go 4 times odds on that. I can win $400. I have to now put 6. Okay? I'm not as far behind as I was trying to get cute and do it this other way that I showed, right? So now let's say I win. Okay, so let's bring it back from, say, losses. I get 100 there, and then I get 300 here, which is 3 times odds. 1, 2, 3. I'm almost on that one hit back to square. So you win all this back, and then you can drop maybe even back down to 50 on that don't. Okay, get another good number, throw you some odds in there. Okay, you win. Well, there's that plus that. Okay, now I'm even. Rock and roll. So what's my point? My point is this: practice these strategies that you see from me, Waylon, across YouTube. Practice so you can find the hole. If you roll it up, the hole is going to come and slap you right in the mouth. Well, I was just practicing that. What did I call that little? I don't know, KKG something, whatever. I just named it for YouTube purposes. But really and truly, it's not a good way to play. And it brought my brain all the way back to what I already knew. And one of the best ways to me in the world to play is either the DC spread or the don't pass spread. So, today, this little video, that's why you practice. That's why you just don't take a strategy at face value because me or Waylon or John or anybody else showed it to you. It won a bunch of money. You go, that's what I'm going to the casino tomorrow to play. No, never, never, never do that. Practice it, find the holes. You may find out, well, I don't want to do that. And it goes back to what I said before. Don't you dare take a strategy that you didn't practice, you didn't look at the holes, go to the casino, get whacked, and then come back and say, well, that sucked. It all goes back to it's a you thing. It always comes back to that. It's you. So, will you practice? I don't know, probably not. But that's probably the best advice that I can give you. And I'm being a little quiet because my wife is still sleeping. And I'm right next door to her. But hopefully you get my point. And that's it for now. Until the next time, be great. See you, bye.